All right, Math 1, Math 8. Lord bless me. Lord bless me. We're going to solve equations in the homework help today, okay? So the first thing that we look for is distributive property. There's no distributive property on either side of this equal sign. Secondly, we're going to combine like terms. You can't combine anything here. These are not like, and these are not like. So now we're going to move the variables to the same side. I'm going to move the smaller one, this 4a. So this is a positive 4a. So to move it, I'm going to subtract 4a. In order to solve for a, you got to get all the a's together, okay? So this is going to be a negative 3. This is going to be plus a or 1a. And what's left on this side is negative 10 because this is 0 here. So now we're going to solve for a by getting rid of the negative 3. To get rid of a negative 3, we do the inverse of that, which is to add 3. When we add 3 over here, it's 0, and this leaves us with positive a. And on this side, when we subtract, here we get a negative 7. A is equal to negative 7. Okay? Let's look at number 2. Same thing, no distributive property on either side. Combine like terms. Nothing to combine on this side, but on this side I can combine these two. So you can use fingers and toes. Negative 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this is going to be negative 15 here. So I'm bringing this down, and this is k minus 15, or negative 15. Now let's move the variables to the same side. I'm going to move this one over here. So I'm going to subtract negative 1k from both sides. This gives me a negative 3k. This is gone, and I get negative 15. Now I am going to divide by a negative 3 on both sides. So we got k is equal to a positive 5. Okay? All right, so let's look at number 3. All right, so here we go with number 3. This is no distributive property here, no distributive property here, combine like terms. Can't combine. Move the variables to the same side. I'm going to move the smaller one. I'm going to add 5 in to both sides. This gives me a negative 16 plus 8n is equal to a negative 8. Okay, this is 0. This is gone. All right, so now we're going to get n by itself by getting rid of the 16 first, negative 16. The opposite of a negative 16 is to add 16 on both sides, okay? Negative 16 plus 16 is 0. Bring down the 8n. Bring down the equal sign. Negative 8 plus 16 is going to give us an 8, okay? When I trying to get n by itself, the operation between 8 and n is multiplication. The inverse of multiplication is division, so you're going to divide both sides by 8. So this gives me n is equal to what? 1, okay? Number 4. Okay, so first thing, look for distributive property. No distributive property here, no distributive property here. Combine like terms separately on each side. These are not like terms, but over here we have like terms. We have the 6n and the negative 8. Add those together and get a negative 2n. And then we have 8 and 15. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay? So we got a positive 23. Use your fingers and toes to count, okay? All right, so now we need to move the variables to the same side. I'm going to move the smaller one, negative 2, by adding 2n to both sides. Move the variables to the same side. This is going to give me 6n. Bring down the minus 1 is equal to, this is gone, and we're left with a positive 23. We're going to add 1 to both sides. When we add 1 to both sides, so we can get n by itself, this is gone, and we're left with 6n over here. This is 24. The operation is automatically between a number and a variable is multiplication, or a coefficient and a variable is multiplication. We're going to divide both sides. The opposite of multiplication is division, so divide both sides by 6. 6 divided by 6 is 1n, which is equal to 4. Okay? All right. So I did 4. Now see if you can do the next 4 on your own, okay? Have a good day, y'all.